I want to talk about this story that came out yesterday. Teachers Union President Randy Weingarten encourages educators to erase their social media history. Huh. Why would she do that? Why would teachers need to erase their social media history, Randy? Well, if you are a regular on my channel, you heard this story from earlier this week. I covered it on the channel. This Colorado teacher convinced the Colorado Teachers Union to denounce capitalism in a formal resolution. But guess what? Let me pop this in the chat. Guess what? I exposed this guy as a Marxist 2 years ago based on his tweets alone. And by the way, fun fact, someone who went to high school with our friend Brian has actually gotten in touch with me and has confirmed that Brian is not trans. I thought maybe Brian was trans, but he is not. And so I bring this up because now all of a sudden, and I'm not saying it had to do with my stream. I'm sure it didn't have to do with my stream at all. But now all of a sudden, Randy Weingarten is encouraging teachers to erase their social media history because when we look at the social media history of some teachers, we can pretty clearly see that they're Marxist activists. There's even a tweet in here where Brian is encouraging teachers to teach Marxism to students in their classes. Let's read. Teachers Union President Randy Weingarten encourages educators to erase their social media history. An AI powered tool will help identify potentially harmful posts to either edit or delete. Maria says, I'm sharing this content with my friends all over the country and telling them to share it with every person they know. Thank you, Karlyn. Thank you, Maria, for sharing. Guys, one of the very best ways that you can help me spread the word about this stuff is by, of course, liking this stream, leaving a comment on this stream when it's done, but also sharing my work, sharing it out to as many parents as you possibly can, sharing it out and on many social media platforms. It really helps to grow the audience and make sure people are aware of what exactly is going on. The American Federation of Teachers president Randy Weingarten on Wednesday offered assistance to teachers to erase their social media history. Weingarten tweeted a link to their website, which promoted an artificial intelligence tool that would search through a person's social media account's history to find potentially harmful posts. Life Brand scans your social media, currently covers Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to quickly find potentially harmful posts and then guide you to edit or delete those posts forever. The website scans text, emojis, images, videos, and sound in both English and Spanish, the website stated. Weingarten wrote in a tweet, "Our union is here for you to help you future-proof your social media. ATF Union has partnered with Life Brand for a 25% discount off of the cost of this powerful AI tool that scans your social media to catch forgotten posts that may not reflect who you are today." You mean, Randy, like when this guy was tweeting out blatant Marxism? Is that what you mean, Randy? Like when we find teachers that are blatantly supporting teaching Marxism in the classroom, is that what you want them to cover up? Well, they may be able to delete their tweets, Kino. But do you know what they cannot delete? Is their emails. Guys, if you ever want to see what the teachers in your school district really think, FOIA the hell out of their emails. The emails reveal everything. Per their website, top ATF officials have used the tool. Frederick Ingram, ATF Secretary Treasurer, in the course of 15 years, I know I've changed, and so has my social media presence. It was a great opportunity to take a stroll down memory lane. And while I found some things that gave me pause, in the end, I believe my social media history reflects both who I was then and who I am today. It was good to know that if I found something that others might use for negative purposes, that I could delete it with one keystroke. What negative purposes? Songs that are catchy says, I notice more come on here when it has to do with stupid Trump, but my school videos are better. My school videos are the best school videos, the schools exposed videos on all of YouTube. Change my mind. Tell me one person who is doing more practical stuff on YouTube to expose the schools than I am, and I will bow down and kiss their feet and donate to whatever donation page they have. So make sure if you came here for Trump, make sure you stay for the other content as well, because the other content is actually much better and much more important. Julie says, Dr. K, I sent you an email about my son's schooling. I did get that email, Julie. I haven't had the chance to read it yet, but I do appreciate it. And thank you for the super chat. Having been on social media over a decade, posting over 1,000 times, I felt relieved to have my historical posts checked for what could be a misunderstanding or typo link in texting, Jeff, of the president of the California Federation of Teachers, says. Reagan says Karlyn has the best schools exposed content, hands down. Gator says it's way more important. Star says, but I'm on it every day. Exactly, exactly. Nobody is exposing them like I am. It's the truth. Sad but true. Hey, man, I wish people were doing more than me. I really do. I would be effing thrilled if there were people out there doing more to expose what's actually going on in the schools than I am. It would make my effing day. I would want to talk to them. I would want to buy them a beer. I'm not even joking. I'm not bragging here. I'm just saying that it is the honest to God's truth. Social media posts have caused some school controversy and have landed some teachers in hot water. For instance, a teacher in Washington state complained that many schools' guidelines and laws haven't helped them keep students' information a secret from Christian fascio parents. Oh. And now we get to the heart of the issue, which they're not even trying to hide. It seems as though teachers are tweeting things out like, I want to help keep my students' information safe from their Christo-fascist parents. And then people are getting upset about that as though that isn't information that someone needs to know. Philip, what makes you think I don't have a James O'Keefe style network of people? I do have a James O'Keefe style network of people. I just don't have the brand name of James O'Keefe because I shit on conservatives too much and tell the truth about them. Oh, Tim. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. That's not going to work, Tim, because when I did contact the post millennial, they told me that I was just making it up and it really wasn't that important anyway. And they just didn't think there was a story there. I swear to God, Libby Emmons, I don't even think she's with the post millennial anymore. I don't know. Maybe she is. Libby Emmons is one of the biggest shills in all of conservative media. Like, they don't care about this stuff at all. I blocked the post millennial a long time ago. They do no real journalism. The post millennial does Twitter journalism, and then they shit on anyone that actually tries to do something in the real world. So that's how I feel about that. That's not going to happen. A tweet showed Auburn School District 408 teacher Karen responding to another tweet that urged parents to check their school district policy, keeping info about their children's secret from them. Exactly, Brooklyn. Exactly. Parents, check your school district's policy regarding keeping info about your children's secret from you. There are some scary policies out there. Yes, there are. And I am exposing those policies on this channel. There are two people that I know of that are exposing these policies. One is me. The other is Parents Defending Education, which I know Parents Defending Education is like an organization, but Parents Defending Ed actually does a really good job, like exposing this stuff. So they're a group that everyone should follow. But it's like me and Parents Defending Ed, and that's all that I know of. If you guys know of more people exposing this stuff, then please let me know. Yes, isn't it funny that the post-millennial is talking about them targeting autistic kids? Isn't that funny? Kind of like we haven't been talking about autistic kids being exposed to gender ideology, I don't know, since January. Ah. Ahead of the post-millennial, yet again. Must be a day that ends in Y. Love responded, I cannot disagree with this more. So many students are not safe from this nation with their Christo-fascio parents. And our guidelines and laws haven't caught up with this yet. So guys, make sure and do it today if you have not done it already. Make sure that you are checking the social media of your kids' teachers. Make sure that you know what their social media accounts are on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on whatever other platforms they're on, and make sure you are checking the social media accounts of your teachers. If you need a list of keywords to check for, head over to this post, again, karlyn.substack.com, and make sure you subscribe while you're there. But what I want you to do is scroll down to the bottom past all the social media posts where this guy admits he's a Marxist, and you're going to get to the bottom where there is a keyword, a list of keywords that you can search for on your kids' social media, that are your kids' teachers' social media, rather, that will tell you exactly what they think and if they are indoctrinating your children into woke leftist ideology in the classroom. Tim says, just trying to help. And I'm just trying to let you know, Tim, that there is absolutely no conservative media outlet that is reporting on the schools like I'm reporting on the schools. And all of them know the reporting I'm doing, and they refuse to report on it. And when they do report on it, they steal it from me and they don't give me credit for it because of their feelings. I'm sorry to break people's hearts about your conservative media, but they are shills at absolute best. And if you want the real stuff, come to places like this. That's really all I can say.